What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the channel. My name is Gonzo, and I'm going to be doing a my favorite Pokemon video. It's going to be multiple parts because, as you can see, it goes through Generation 1 all the way to Generation 9, plus some extra goodies. I'm going to be doing 3 parts at a time. So today is going to be Generations 1, 2, and 3. I'm going to go 4, 3, 4, 5, and 6, all or not account one day, and so on and so forth until we get all the way to the bottom where we go regional birds, favorite baby, all the fun stuff. Comment down below what your favorite Pokemon is from each generation, and let me know why my favorites are wrong, even though they're my opinion. Let's jump right into it with Generation 1, the normal types. So I found this website thanks to Pokemon 7, a Pokemon YouTuber who does video game content. I will be linking this website down below so you can do your own tier list later or today if you want to. But let's go with Gen 1 normals. And I gotta say, my favorite Gen 1 normal is going to be Snorlax all the way. Fire types, there's a lot of favorites in fire types. Like, I know I say I'm not a Charizard fan, but at the end of the day, I really am. It's just, it's not a character. Like, I do feel a certain way about Charizard because all the love he gets. But believe it or not, he's not my favorite from this generation. It's Boober. No, I'm just kidding. Boober is the Japanese name of Magmar. But I got to go with my boy Flareon. Water. There's so many water types. We have Gyarados, Kabutops, Vaporeon, Lapras. Blastoise, of course, is one of the favorites. But as I am a Gen 1er, I do have to put one of the starters on there. And I'm going with my boy Blastoise. Grass types. Again, there's a lot of poisons that go around with Gen 1 for this. Tangela, I think, is the only pure grass type in Generation 1. I do love Gloom, Vileplume, that whole line, Bellsprout, Weeping Bell. But I gotta go with Bulbasaur as my favorite grass type for Gen 1. Very iconic. The first Pokemon of all, well, not of all time, but it is the first one, the Dex. And we know Raichu. Well, I'm not even going to make a big stink about it. Raichu's the best Pokemon of all time. Ice types. Not very many ice types, but I'm going to go with the one and only Articuno. Fighting. Ooh, fighting's kind of tough because fighting in Gen 1 wasn't that great. There was, like, you had Karate Chop, and that's pretty much it. Seismic Toss. But my favorite from Gen 1 is Primeape all the way. Poison types. See, this is where all the grass types come in. So Gengar is going to be my favorite, but is it going to be my favorite for Ghost or for Poison? Well, it's going to be for Ghost because for Generation 1, the Ghastly line is that's it for Ghost Pokemon. So I'm going to save Gengar for the Ghost Pokemon, but for Beedrill, do I want to pick it for my favorite bug or my favorite poison? Because look at all these great poison types. We have Nidoking, but Nidoking is also a ground type. So I'm going to go with Beedrill because there is a bug Pokemon in here that I do like. Not more than Beedrill because I do love Beedrill, but as far as poisons, it's not one of my favorites. Ground type, very simple. I'm going to go Rhydon. Rhydon is amazing. Flying. Ooh, okay. Well, the Charizard's back. Dragonite. Again, Dragonite's the same thing with the Dragon Pokemon. That's it for that line. So for flying types, believe it or not, I'm going Zubat. I love Zubat. I love that whole line. Crobat is going to be in Generation 2 because that's when it came out. So we'll see what I do with that one. Psychics. I got to go with Mewtwo. Very, very simple. Then here's the bug types. Beedrill's back in it again. We have the Paris line, Scyther. We saw all these guys all over again. But I am going with Butterfree. If you grew up in Generation 1 and you did not cry during Bye Bye Butterfree, you're heartless and I don't want to get to know you. Rock types. See, Aerodactyl's on here is iconic. All the fossils. All the fossils. Geodude, Onix, Rhydon again. I'm going to go with Aerodactyl for my favorite rock type. Ghost, we're going with Gengar. Dragon, we're going Dragonite. Very simple, straight to the point. That's all it was for Gen 1. Dark types. I didn't know what they were going to do for dark types for Generation 1. The only legitimate one on here is the Marowak Ghost Pokemon from Generation 1. Not really a Pokemon. None of these really are. So I'm going to go with that one. Steel, Magneton. Magneton, there were no Steel types or Fairy types in Generation 1, but some of them got that typing. Same thing with Fairy. I'm going to go with Clefable. My favorite starter, Pikachu Eevee from the Let's Go games, but I'm going to stick with Gen 1, so Eevee's out automatically. My favorite starter, damn it, a Grumpy Charizard. If you're watching this, I hate you, and I need you to know this. But Charizard is my favorite Gen 1. Okay, gimmick form. So obviously these are all the gimmick forms from the Generation 1 Pokemon. We have the Megas, we have the Gigantamax. I really don't know which one to pick because I really do love Mega Beedrill. Mega Charizard Y to be specific, not X. Don't care about X. I like Y better. The Chonkachu, of course. Gigantamax Gengar. There's so many good ones. Mega Evolved Gengar. There's so many good ones. But I'm going to go with Chonkachu. My favorite legend from Gen 1. There's not that many. I'm going to go with Zapdos. I didn't pick him for flying. Didn't pick him for electric. But overall, he is my favorite legend. My favorite. So this is what's nice about this website. When it gets to your favorite at the end, it goes over all your favorites that you already picked. So I'm going to go with Raichu, of course. He's always going to win. Generation 2 now. Let's see. Generation 2 normal types. We have Teddy Ursa, adorable. Dunsparce, Girafarig. Porygon 2 would be a nice one. I really don't know what to pick for this one because I played with some of these as a kid. I know a lot of people hate Miltank because of Whitney. I didn't have that problem with her. I'm going to go with Hoothoot and Noctowl, very iconic. The very first shiny Pokemon Ash ever caught. I'm going to go with Teddy Ursa just because it's so adorable. Fire types. Typhlosion. Easy W. For water types, I almost went for Alligator right away, but then Suicune's down here. I'm going to go for Alligator. I love Feraligatr, love Typhlosion. Typhlosion is my favorite starter, not of all time, but out of that generation. Okay, grass types. I'm going to go with Blossom. I like Blossom better than Celebi. It's a lot more useful. This is going to be hard. You guys know how much I love electric Pokemon. So we have Ampharos, Elekid, and Raikou. I love Raikou. I'm going to go with Raikou. I'm really excited for Raging Bolt, which was just announced a couple days ago for the Paradox Pokemon. Fight me about them. I love Raging Bolt. Ice types. Smoochum, Delibird, Piloswine, Sneasel. I'm going to go Sneasel. Even though I think that's one of the only dark types to introduce. I'm going to go Sneasel for the ice type because later on, dark types, there'll be another Pokemon I will choose. Fighting. Ooh, that's all that was introduced for fighting. I'm going to go Hitmontop. Poison. There it is. There's my Crobat. Love Crobat. Okay. I don't know if you guys know this. I don't think I've talked about it. In the real world and for real life animals, I love elephants. So I love Donphan, one of my favorite Pokemon of all time. Flying types. There was a lot of good flying types introduced in Generation 2. We have Gliscor, Lugia, Ho-Oh, Skarmory. Of course, we have Crobat, but I already picked Crobat, so I'm not going to pick him again. I am going to pick Gliscor. I like Gliscor. I think it's adorable. Psychics, Espeon. It's easy, Espeon. Even though we had all of the unknown to choose from. Bugs. Okay, bugs. We have Heracross, Yanma, Ariados, Scizor, Shuckle. Ooh, Fortress. Fortress is really good in the VGC side. But I'm going to go with Scizor. I like Scizzor's look, its abilities, really good stuff. Rock Pokemon. Sudowoodo, Tyranitar. You know we're going to go Tyranitar. Ghost. I guess we're picking Mischievous. Dragon. I guess we're picking Kingdra. Dark. Got to go Houndoom. Oh, I lied. Umbreon all the way. I almost forgot that Umbreon existed because Espeon, but sorry. Hey, Jay's Corner TCG, if you're watching this, fuck you too. Steel types. Okay, Steelix or Scizor. I already chose Scizor. I'm gonna go Steelix. Fairy. Gramble or Zoomerol. I'm gonna go Togepi. Very iconic, very good. Starter, Typhlosion. I know I said I wouldn't um pick something twice, but you kind of have to, right? I guess I'll have to take back that word. We're gonna go with Mega Ampharos. Legend. Go with guess we're going Raikou again. Overall favorite from Generation 2, we're going Typhlosion. Last but not least for this video, for part 1, is going to be Generation 3. Normal types, Slacking, very iconic. But believe it or not, I'm going Whismur. It was the very first shiny Pokemon I ever caught with full odds, not counting the red Gyarados from Generation 2. Okay, Fire. Going with Blaziken. Water. So many water types in this one. Kyogre. Crawdont. Sharpedo. Ludicolo. Iconic. Not a fan of the Mudkip line. 100% not a fan. I guess I should say. Like, I do like them. They are starters, but I'm probably not going to pick them for water or ground. Let's see, though. I'm going to go Kyogre. Grass type. Sceptile. Ooh, Sceptile was my initial response. But we have Breloom. I really love Breloom. Cacturn. I kind of like it. Ludicolo is very iconic. I'm going to go Sceptile. Manectric. Easy. Ice. Glalie. Fighting. Hariyama. All the way. Poison. Ooh. I'm going to go with Survivor. I'm not a big snake Pokemon fan, or like in real life a snake person, but Survivor is pretty cool. Ground type. I'm gonna go with Flygon because I love Flygon, one of my favorite Pokemon of all time. Groudon's very good though. So is Claydol and Whiscash. I'm gonna go with Flygon because I think for Dragon Pokemon, as multiple of them showed up right now, there are a lot of them in this generation, and there is one I like more than Flygon as a dragon. But for flying, let's go with Salamence. Psychic, so many psychics. I'm not going to pick any of the ones that are not in the main series game. So Shadow Lugia, you're out. Metagross, Gardevoir, the Laddies, Jirachi, so many iconic ones. I already picked one. I guess I gotta go with Metagross. Bugs, Shedinja, easy. Rock, Aggron, Ghost, Shedinja, Dusclops, Sableye. I do love Mega Sableye. Magic Bounce is super broken. Mega Banette with Prankster, really good. Dusclops is so good, especially now. Well, not now. Well, I guess now in the present day, but back then it didn't get Eviolite, but I don't think Eviolite was a thing back then either. Ghost is kind of hard. I already picked Shedinja for Bug. I'm going to go with Dusclops. Dragon. So here's the dragons again. Lotties, Rayquaza. I'm not a fan of Rayquaza. I don't know why a lot of people love it. I do like the cinematics it got in the game. I'm going to go with Latios. Dark type. Absol, easy. Steel type. Jirachi. Metagross. I already picked Metagross. Mawwile's really good. I already picked Aggron. I'll go with Jirachi. Jirachi's solid. Very cute. Very adorable. I guess for Fairy, I'll finally pick the Gardevoir. Let's not be weird about it. Starters. Sceptile. Easy. Sorry if you guys can hear the police helicopter above me. They're looking for somebody. I don't know who they're looking for. I'm not paying attention. Okay, gimmick form. We have Megas. That's all it is for this one, huh? Just Megas. Like I said, I love Mega Sableye with Magic Bounce. Sceptile and Blaziken are really good. Glalie with Refrigerate. Mega Banette with Prankster. Magic Bounce Absol. I didn't realize how many Gen 3 Pokemon got Megas. I'm going to go Tough Claws Metagross was also very good. Man, which I don't like. I did play competitive a little bit with Megas, not a lot. And I did use Mega Blaziken a lot. because of speed boost. So I guess I'll go Mega Blaziken. Legendary. Deoxys is awesome. Groudon is probably... I'm going to pick Groudon. Groudon's my favorite legend from this area. My favorite of all time from Generation 3. I'm going to go with my boy, Sceptile. All right, everybody. That's it for Generations 1, 2, and 3. Next, I'm going to do 4, 5, and 6. Don't forget, comment down below what you think I got wrong for my own damn opinion, and let me know what you would have picked in that spot instead. Again, the link for this website to use is going to be in the description down below if you want to use it. Until next time, guys, my name is Gonzo, and don't forget, collect how you want to collect. Peace.